X4, gonna be continuing where we last left off. Mob Crush is missing information. I don't even use you. Of course you're missing information. Jeez. Anyway, last time around we did get our ass kicked just a little bit when it came to trying to take on Xenon Sector 9. We ended up, and I should mention before this, I actually am also once more using the lovely, glorious laptop, so pardon me if the quality is a little bit dimmed than per usual, but hey, it is what it is when you're working with this, or working with lighter hardware. I will try. And of course being here. Let's see. So, that being said... Actually, no, let me do something here quickly. Let me attempt to do something here. Let me see if I can... Oh, God. Now I've got to adjust this damn thing. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Please don't fall over. Please don't fall over. Alright. Can I slip out of here? Oh, with difficulty. With much difficulty. I really don't want to knock anything over. Because it just took me like 15 minutes to get this set up. Okay, something. I am looking for something. Let me use... You know what? I'll use this. I will full on use this damn thing. Ow! Electricity. There we go. Hopefully that makes a difference. Put that back on where it belongs. Squeeze back in here. Alright. I digress. Oh! Ow! There we go. That was a pain in the ass. Alright. So, as I was saying, working on the laptop, blah blah blah. Last time we got our ass kicked. Something else. Words elude me right now. So Egosoft did release the 5th patch to the 4.0 update, basically, for the new, my brain. And now I'm out of breath. Oh, great. Oh, that's better. So yes, they did release the new patch 5 for the update, or for the 4.0 update, which added a whole bunch of new interesting stuff, as well as potentially helped fix some of the issues we were facing literally the last time I streamed. Now, before we dive into the actual thing itself, where we will again attempt to take over this goddamn sector, we're going to go over some of the lovely new changes. So, they have actually added in terraforming to the 4.0 update here for testing. So terraforming, for those that don't know, was actually a feature that they were planning on adding in the new expansion, where essentially, as it says, you can basically terraform planets. So you get can acquire a new module for your stations that you can basically just pump resources into, and that allows you to very slowly over time terraform planets. Now, they were still in a very much so experimental state with this. They weren't sure what kind of effect that this would have. Their main thing to begin with was that this would simply be a kind of like an end goal per se for the game, is to just terraform a planet in a way, like one of the end goals. So it's more of like for an achievement kind of thing than for anything else. There wasn't going to be any like basically supply and demand request from this planet that you've then terraformed, or any kind of benefit outside of, basically being able to pat yourself on the back and say, hey, I may have sunk like, 3 billion credits into this, or 30 billion credits, whatever it happens to be, but I did it. I terraformed a planet. So that was, generally speaking, what their intent was at this point in time. Whether or not it gets added later where, no, this is an actual, like giant world, essentially, that now has demand for products that you can then, basically becomes a new avenue for trade and such. That was still kind of up in the air for whether or not they were actually going to do that or not. So we will have to see... see what goes on with that. and whether or not they will just continue with their whole it being basically an achievement, or it'll actually have more of a practical aspect to the game itself. They also added some new hostile relation status to the map and HUD to indicate which objects which combat is likely. I keep getting pinged, pardon me. Let's look at these other ones here. Added a shortcut to the research menu from the HQ, which is whatever. Added change override order option in the interaction menu. So basically you can override whatever order they're doing right now and tell them, hey, no, I want you to do this. A logbook option to the object information menu. Tooltips for the amount of reserved wares in the ware exchange menu. Player faction has been added to the blacklist options, so you can blacklist your own faction if if there was a reason you wanted to do that. I mean, there are probably reasons you would want to do that. Like if your stations are supplying your other stations, you wouldn't want one of your other traders that's, basically going around trading goods to then go to your station, take the goods from your station, and then sell it elsewhere. Kind of deal. So, understandable for that if you want to create a separate order list for that. Mining resource information to the sector info and encyclopedia entries, which is quite nice. Option interact menu removed from current dock and wait orders behavior. Comm option ask pilots for a way to the next sector for mission targets. Follow option for subordinates in the interaction menu, or added the missing follow option for subordinate groups in the ship interaction menu. I like this one actually, because this is kind of these are somewhat important ones. They added guaranteed completion rewards for all mission chains, guild mission chains, I should say. So that way you have hopefully a better reward for doing that. That's why I never freaking bother with them, because they're just not worth it. Mission offers for factions, which they are at enemy relations to the player, but not actively hostile. Interesting. So yeah, so that basically gives you mission offers. For example, if I had a mission or a guild with the Curbs, they would give me active missions against the Patriarch because I'm at war with them, kind of deal, which is interesting. Added helpful ship computer warnings to Paranid Story Maze missions. The Duke Buccaneer and Duke Tempest are now able to rebuild their headquarters. They added paint mod rewards to the Split and Paranid plot lines, which is quite nice. Improved Koch presence and behavior again, so they once more buffed the Koch presence, so we'll see how that works. Laser towers got a targeting improvement, which is nice. These were the important ones too. Capital ship combat movement was improved. Bailing of crew in NPC versus NPC cases were increased. Improved relative resource distribution for shipbuilding stations. Improved disengaging from combat in response to relations with it changing to non-hostile. So in other words, if for whatever reason, I think that would be more related to pirates, but still, whatever. That's a weird one. Volume and variety of trader corner music, transaction log details for all the ships and selling at stations, which is nice. Improved extension menu with more detail added in. Actually, that's a nice one as well. If I actually show that one off right here, quite literally. So if you go into the extensions menu, you now have much more detail. So the current ID of the mod, its version, the date that it was updated, and so on. So yes, it is quite nice, I have to say. Improved balancing of the mediators, insurgents, and fate, basically the curb missions, by reducing fleet delivery requirements and the power of enemy fleets, which is rather annoying because I freaking already gave them all of that, so I already wasted all my money doing that, and yeah, now they improve it, of course. Of course they did. Those monsters. What can you do? Improved the clarity of the conversation tooltip about requirements to start the parented plot, which we already did. It doesn't matter. Improved diversity of the paint mod rewards between guild subscriptions. Hatikva's story missions got improved. Just a bunch of the basic main story missions got improved and fixed and such. That was actually it for that one, actually. Anyway, fantastic. And it was one last thing. Like, there's a whole bunch of different things that they fixed. There's actually a massive list of things that they fixed. And I'm not going to be going over all of the different, like, crashes and stuff like that that they fixed, because honestly, that would take way too damn long and not too super important. The main one I want to get on was, like, I think, what, 7 or 8 down. Fixed turret aiming, pardon me, English, fixed turret aiming against large targets. Now, one of the biggest damn issues we had last time was that our turrets were not properly aiming and hitting, like, basically the stations, or even enemy ships, like enemy capital ships. We were having significant issues with the turret aiming. So, my hope, is that with this fix, we might see an improvement to that. But, with that hope now in there, let's go ahead and dive on in and see if that is the truth or not. Or if we're just being bullshitted to again. But hey. Alright, let's go ahead and dive in. And it'll be interesting, because I don't think I ever actually got into any major combat while on the actual laptop, so this should be interesting. Or maybe I did, I don't know. Let's find out. Yay, all the balances are being withdrawn. Also, I'm being told to build a venture platform. I cannot do... Well, I can do that, but I have that disabled simply because I can't really use it. So that's kind of pointless. So yeah, like this planet right here, for example, could potentially be terraformed by us, which I actually quite like. I see going to the map is breaking that again. Right. Information on that. So right here we have the actual natural resources. So this is where the new resources are showing up in sector. So we can see that there's like 1.8 million methane, 1.5 million nevidium, there's 30 million ore, and 15 million silicon. Alright, let's go ahead and actually give myself a proper target here. We are now going after the Xenon Wharf, and we'll see how successful we are with that. Wish I could see the volume indicators. Unfortunately, I can't right now, because I had to full screen it, because otherwise I was having some basically issues where the mouse is clicking on things that are a good inch above the actual mouse itself, which is rather annoying. So basically there was some kind of desync between mouse positionings, but regardless. Now, I'm actually not sure. Hopefully this thing is linked up properly. I mean, it says it is, but is it actually? Well, we'll find out. Alright, let's go. Let's go ahead and target that. So it is quite a distance away. So I'll see if I get someone from that just to make sure that it's actually working properly. Worst comes to worst, at least the recording will show up eventually, and that should be good. That's the main thing I care about. Right. So we do have a significant amount of structures basically to rip through before this sector will be ours. So that's going to be fun on a bun. Now hopefully all of the... I'm not going to check on that right now, just because I don't want to screw myself over here. But hopefully the the rattlesnakes will be making their way back to the raptor. Because if you recall, last time we had brought basically the fleet in to destroy the last, like, what, 10-20% of that lovely shipyard, or Xenon shipyard. And unfortunately, I don't know what happened. I wasn't really looking. All I know is that the raptor was somehow under attack. possibly because of the main guns of that station that were still active, of which there really wasn't many left. And yet within, what, 30, 40 seconds, I basically got an indication that it was destroyed. And this is literally one of the strongest ships, like non-Xenon ships in the game, and yet it died somehow in like 30 seconds. I don't even know what to say about that. I really don't. Like, the survivability of ships against the Xenon, it's no wonder they're spreading across the galaxy like a plague right now. They're just such a massive pain in the ass to kill. Right, we're getting within range here. So let's go ahead and slow her down a bit. Turrets are already opening up a bit. And we will see how accurately they fire. Ooh, I think even my big boy guns are firing down below here. Are the big boy guns firing? No, we're still a bit too far away for them to fire. I like this angle, though. This is a really nice angle for this. Oh, there we go. Now the big boy guns are firing. At least they fired once. I mean, it's not much, but it's better than literally nothing. I actually can't even see the station in this menu. Oh, there we go. I don't actually see any projectiles coming in, though. I mean, I know they are coming in, but I can't actually see any. Oh, we already destroyed a section of the station. Oh, nice. That was quick. Okay. I'm fine with this. Let's get a little bit closer to the station here so everything can have its fun. Let me go ahead and tab over here to make sure if that's working. Does it say I'm actually doing anything on here, though? It doesn't. Let me use the other app here just to make sure that that's even working, because honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm doing all this from here rather than my usual place, so it's always questionable whether it's functioning as intended or not. Right. Oh, geez. Why am I moving? I should not be moving, sir. Oh, look. They're sending all of the little defense drones after me now again. Let's just go back to attack all enemies again. See if you'll target everything. You kind of do. We'll see if you actually maintain that or not. Yeah, looks like it's functioning properly. Good. Alright. If it would actually play, that would help. I just want to make sure that the quality is actually looking pretty good there. Oh yeah, no, it actually looks really good. I mean, it never ceases to surprise me, per se, how well this seems to run, even while streaming on this laptop. Because you wouldn't think that it would run very well, but it seems like it does. Which is just fantastic. Oh yeah, take down those drones, boys. Let's launch a few more if we have any left. We got a whole 4 laser towers. As much as I would love to have more of those, well, we have what we have. Let's see if they engage, because their accuracy was supposed to be improved. Oh yeah, look at that tracking accuracy there. Oh, that's definitely improved. That is vastly improved. Let's start moving up here a little bit. That should be good. There we go. Now all those lovely guns can just open up on this sucker. Perfect. I mean, the laser turrets are actually getting slammed a little bit, but I don't really care about those. But holy crap, they really sent out the swarm again. But I'm attacking a freaking, you know, like production station, or not even like ship production station. So it doesn't surprise me that they're getting pissed. Not to mention, I think I'm actually targeting, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I can't see any bullets going towards it, or any shots going towards it. But it felt like I was going for... Or I should say directly hitting their production node, but I don't think I am. I think that's a bit more to the... Yeah, no, that's back there. So we're just hitting the in-between right now. Okay. How are we doing right now, considering we're being assaulted by these little things? Oh, they're not even scratching our shielding. Actually, can we bring up the percentage again? I missed the percentage. Let me see if I can do that quickly here. Game settings. UI scale. Radar displays on separate panels. Spoken target name, which is all fine. I don't know if there was... I could swear there was one where it does that. Accessibility options. Oh, great. Now I'm going to have to maneuver here a little bit. 1 second. Ah, jeez. Well, while they do that, let me go ahead and fix Zeus. VSync, high quality mode, all that jazz. No, I don't really see anything on here. Wait, accessibility settings. What have we got here? Oh, that's just the signal link. Yeah, no. So I don't really see any option to do that, unfortunately, which sucks. It is what it is. But hey, now I've got to go. Oh, wait, no. It was kind of already dragged into place. Well, hopefully that'll do then. Ooh, the curbs are mounting a defense and fires at a feet. Good, you do that. While we're doing this, though, let's take a look in the area. First things first, how is our... No, I don't want to give orders to the damn wharf. I want to see how my lovely station here is doing. Looks like we're still waiting on resources. Let's maneuver down here a little bit, because I have to remove you. Oh, it actually does this instantly, apparently. Screw it, we'll do that. Remove that. Let's go ahead and fix the horrible mistake that we made. Actually, wait, I could just do the other thing, can't I? Remove you. Copy that module. And then, of course, it wants to just throw it literally all over the place, except where I actually want it. God, that's a pain in the butt. Right, let's get the cross. And actually, you know what? Same thing. Let's remove that. And actually, before even adding that into the sequence, let's go to production menu. We will put that hull part fac back on here again. If this thing would actually do that and stop just lagging out for reasons. I like how we're literally in combat right now and I'm just like, do. Pardon me while I place some parts. Do. Thank you. Okay. Now I will have to double check on the actual copy module, same dealio. Just place you literally anywhere at this point so I can maneuver you where I want you, please. Not the other end of the... Oh my god, you pain in the ass. I'm like, where did you even get attached? Oh, jeez. Damn, this thing's being a pain in the ass. And of course it rotated itself. Hey, Voron, how you doing? Right click, please. Just right click for a second. You don't have to twist it or, you know, screw around with it at all. Just click it. Ah, you're gonna be a pain in the ass again. Scree. That's good. That's perfect. Now just drag it down here where it belongs. Thank you. Thank you. Damn, you're a pain in the butt. Copy module. I have to admit, this is a secret form of torture, but, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes we just have to, you know, torture ourselves to get things done. Thus is life. Right, that's in place. Fantastic. Let's just go ahead and keep adding these components here because, frankly speaking, it's just real damn easy to, as much as I want to produce additional, like, actual production facilities and such, it's just easier to get these damn base parts in place first, and then we can just throw shit on top of it and have it, you know, call it a day, basically. Drag you where you actually belong, and that is probably the most I'm gonna get out of that. That is, yep. And then after this, we'll basically be building another layer to this lovely beast structure here. I might even start building out in like this direction, and then adding like a further ring or something like that might be a good idea. Like put one out in this direction and then keep going. How would that actually look? Let's take a quick look. Damn, you're being a pain in the ass. That's fine. You can be as much of a pain in the ass as you want. That would actually be pretty good, I think. Yeah, put another divider there and just keep going. We can actually probably do that up here too. So now that would actually be a good idea. We'll probably end up doing that. But for now, let's remove that bit. Confirm the module changes. I can just adjust the way this one's positioned here. Confirm module changes. Alright. That should be good. Now, let's go ahead and exit back out of that. How is my boy doing here? He seems to be still somewhat kicking ass. At least it looked like he was kicking ass. Oh, we just lost one of our turrets. That's not good. We just lost two of our turrets. That's really not good. They are really targeting our turrets. Why, you damn pests. Right. Since they've managed to eliminate 3 of our turrets now, that's not good. Let's get out of here. Shit, we're gonna have to repair those. That's rather annoying. I'll call in the chimeras to lend me a hand here once I just kind of back off a little bit. Oh, your cat decided your arm needs washing. What are you talking about? That's a great thing, you know? It's adorable. Alright. Yeah, let's boost on away here for a second so I can call the chimeras in. Because I have probably 100 drones surrounding me right now. And they are really rather annoying. And unfortunately, I don't have a shite ton of, what's it called? Just gas up, please. Thank you. Let's go ahead. Yeah, they destroyed 2 of my L plasmas. That's rather annoying. Let's go ahead and deploy a couple of friend-foe mines. Deploy some tracker mines, because, you know, why not? Mines are great. Well, not really. Literally the only reason why I have this many mines is because well, the ship kind of came with them. I don't think these mines will make any difference to the drones, to be honest, but I feel like I have to try. Like, if one of these mines actually goes off next to one of these buggers, it's going to deal a lot of damage. Oh, and there goes one of my pulse turrets. Zzz. I am going to be a fangless tiger here soon. That is mildly annoying.
Danger.
I have to fix this now because I don't want them. Remove all orders. Attack targets in this range. Hopefully the actual station isn't within that range. Oh wow, I think they're actually maybe overpowering my shields. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, let's go ahead and attempt to call in the rest here. Just to lend a hand, because, yeah.
All damage.
Oh shit, well that's not good. That's not good at all. They're actually managing to rip through my hull. That is very not good. I guess that's the good old, or what the hell, quantity over quality right there. I am actually losing a capital ship to a shite ton of drones. Serpentine. Serpentine in a gigantic capital ship. I must serpentine. This is one shoddy space serpentine, I have to say. Oh god, I can see them all just swarming around me in this bubble. Chimeras, get here now. I need you, Chimeras. You're my only hope. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This isn't good. This ain't good. Yes, throw enough of something at something, and eventually something must happen. Indeed. I like how my prime cannons are firing at these little drones. Are they here? Are my rescue crafts finally here? Yes, I think they are. Yes, my rescue crafts are finally arriving. I might just live through this yet. I'll actually have to get out and manually... Have I tried Kenshi before? I have, actually. I do love Kenshi. There was actually a mod that I used for Kenshi that added a whole bunch of additional, crafting items, things like bananas and book... what the hell? The ability to basically make science books and stuff like that via paper and some other shenanigans. So, which was quite nice, actually. So it just added a lot of additional content to the game. But yeah, you just got the game. It is a fantastic game. I am definitely looking forward to Kenshi 2. Okay, I think they've completely given up on us for now, which is good. Yep, my chimeras are engaging the drones. Hopefully they don't die a horrible death. Am I completely in the clear? No, I am definitely not in the clear. They are still harassing me. So I will have to just endure it for now. If they manage to clear away the drones, and maybe I can go out and see about repairing. Yes, they are working on a Kenshi 2. Originally, they basically put a post out to the community asking them if they wanted to uh, either the developer was going to help port or was going to port Kenshi 1 over to the new, I think, Unreal Engine, or was it? I think it might have been the newest version of Unreal, which would have been able to add a bunch of performance and new features and stuff like that. But that would have made pretty much put some serious delay into Kenshi 2. The community had basically said no, put your bug fixes for any critical issues and such into Kenshi 1, and then just focus on, taking what you learned and building, Kenshi 2. Oh yeah, no, I've put a lot of hours into Kenshi. There is actually a series I have on the channel. I believe I also ended up cutting it off at one point, namely because I just didn't have enough time to keep putting into it, sadly, which, happens way too often, unfortunately. As much as I hate to say it, it happens way too damn often. Where I just don't have any time anymore and have to put a series away for a bit. Or too many other shiny... It doesn't help when there's like a million other shiny things showing up all the time. Yeah, I need to actually go through, I think what I'm going to do, maybe even later tonight, because I wasn't actually planning on streaming too long here today, only for about an hour and a half at most, I would say. Pretty much just because I was hoping that the patch 5 update that released basically fixed the issues we were having, which was essentially that our turrets were horribly inaccurate and useless when it came to attacking big stations and ships. And one of the patch improvements had been that they had hopefully fixed issues related to turrets not properly targeting, or not targeting well at least. So that's the hope and the dream that actually made a difference. And so far it seems like the turrets were being a lot more accurate, a lot more effective, but we are still kind of getting our ass kicked here a little bit. I mean, the chimeras are doing what they can, they are engaging. I'm just hoping, double checking here, and hoping that nothing is actually going to engage the station or go anywhere near that damn station. Yeah, it looks like these ones right here. Let me actually get rid of this damn filter here, so I can specifically only target these guys. Remove all orders. I didn't want to remove your assignments, but I might have accidentally just done that. Quickly. Oh, you idiots. Get back here and attack the ones that are actually being my issue. Thank you. Oh god, what was that? Please tell me that was not my raptor coming in, because we saw what happened last time that occurred. Nothing good. Okay, good. I don't think the raptor actually decided to come in. Alright. Oh god, our shields are gone again. It's worse than the rum. We need our shields, damn it. Wait, don't I have... Launch my defensive drones. There aren't many, but launch them, damn it. Let's see. If I could right-click, that would help. Remove all orders. Attack units in this range. Yeah, please come attack. Oh geez, that's not good. I really wish the engines would stop disabling like that. That is rather annoying. Yeah, so I really do hope they come back over here, because what happened was they engaged the swarm backed off to basically engage the chimeras, and then as I was moving away, they re-engaged me, and because the chimeras weren't and I regained some shields, and now that the chimeras weren't in range anymore, they basically all refocused on me and ripped my shielding and hull apart. Raptor isn't good. Yeah, that was not a good time. So for whatever reason, my biggest, most powerful capital ship thought it would be a good idea to essentially suicide itself on a station, or I don't even know if it was the station, honestly. I tried to pay attention to it, but I really don't know what happened. It could have been a station. It could have been literally anything. I just don't know. Right, we're pulling back. If it lets me, if I can remove, basically not get hit for a couple of seconds, then I should be able to get into travel drive and we will get the hell out of Dodge. There we go. Travel drive go, travel drive go. Ah, shit. So close. Pardon me. Oh, it was so close too. We almost got out of there. It's like one or two that are currently on me still, that are causing me grief. You can see the ridiculous amount of like combat orders going on. Again, that's every time I go to the map. Is it literally map 2? So I have to look in the. Let me take a look right now because that's weird. That should not be happening. Let me check the controls because something tells me that. Stop engines. Yeah. Which is fine, but why is going to the map stopping my engines? Okay, that was the default. So it shouldn't be, but for whatever reason it is. Which again is aggravating. Alright, we're powering back up the travel drive again. But all it takes is one defense drone, one dinky little defense drone to hit me with even a single shot, and that will disable the travel drive again. I really wish that you could initiate the travel drive as long as you're not being hit by, you know, either a certain amount of damage or still have your shield, or while still having your shields up, or something like that. Ah, fuck, he got me. Just literally as I got into travel drive, he nailed me. What a pest. One Xenon M. And we'll try again. We'll just keep trying. Eventually we'll get out of here. Eventually, somehow, we will get out of here. Suicidal AI. Go, 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 go. Please go. And we're back in travel drive again. Is it going to make a difference here in a second? Because we're going to get nailed. Oh. Might barely. Oh, we were so close. Yeah, he just needs to die. You know what? Let me set all turrets attack my current enemy, please. I don't think we really have many turrets left. That's literally the problem. Okay, let me borrow a couple of chimeras to get this guy off my tail. Because this is kind of annoying. And again, going to the map disables my thrusters. There's actually more of them inbound right now as well, so joy. Ah, jeez. It is going to be a nightmare getting out of here. Well, I did sick my chimeras on him, so we'll see if that makes any kind of difference and I can pull this damn ship back. Because if I can get him out of here, then I can actually pull all of the units back and then just quickly take this thing myself to get it repaired. Because God knows how long it takes otherwise. There we go. Travel drives enabled. Again, one of the chimeras was destroyed by the Xenon. Are they near the fucking wharf again when they shouldn't be? I don't know why that does that. That's really annoying. But then again, this is a modded craft, so who knows how that could be affected. I actually kind of want to try something now as well. I kind of want to bring the Raptor up here and see how its cannons would be able to deal. No repair drones. They only activate when you're somewhat out of combat, I think. And actually, I don't think I have any on me. I thought I did stock it with some, but oh my god, even going into that menu disables it? Are you shitting me? That is so stupid. That is so stupid. Alright, we're just going to pull this damn thing back somewhere and then... We already kind of are, but still. Yeah, this is going to screw me over whenever I have to do it. There we go. Oh shit, is that another defense drone on my ass now? Please no. Please don't shoot me. I would like to leave. Sir. Sir. Leave me alone, sir. Yeah, we could try the Raptor, but my only concern is if I try and bring the Raptor in, all of the chimeras are going to launch, they're going to go next to the station, and they're going to die. Because that's how that rolls. Man, it is going to cost a fortune to repair this thing, but you know what? That's fine. I just want the quick, you know, duct tape job done. I don't really care too much about the price. Right, before I do that, though, this is going to kick me out of the drive again, as aggravating as that is. Remove all orders. Return to the fleet. Thank you. And now I can fly him out of here without having to worry about them sitting there and getting killed. I can't even hit enter to open up the other menu without that happening. Ah. Oh well. So yeah, once we leave the sector... Actually, you know what? Leave the sector and dock, because I don't want to waste too much time doing this, as I only have a relatively limited amount. What are we at to right now? Let's see. Let's try and stretch you out here. Yeah, we're already at about 48 minutes or so. I got probably another, I would say 30 or so left, so yeah. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to be a little bit longer on this. I don't know exactly how long, but hey, it is what it is for that. Likewise, though, I might still be stuck with the laptop for now. We'll see how that rolls, but hey, at least it actually works. That's the one thing. Because with the laptop, you're always worried that it's not going to perform at all. But at least it does surprisingly well. So while we're here, I think I'll probably get my own, additional repair drones now, because we're fresh out apparently. And maybe a couple of combat drones or defense drones, to deal with their defense drones. It's funny, last time they just kind of swarmed around me and didn't do nothing. This time they actually improved their targeting to surface elements quite a bit. So they actually did manage to target properly, which was quite nice. Any tips on earning money? One of the best early ways of making... Well, it depends on whether or not you have the split Vendetta, in a sense. for some things at least. Like, one thing I found was that the split dragon, if you do fight it, it tends to bail quite often, so you can easily get one of those and basically get some money that way. The quickest and easiest way to make money is actually to pick up a ship. There is a an L-class capital ship that you can pick up in a Xenon sector that is essentially a giant minefield. So all you really do is you fly to it, you get inside, you take it over, transfer a captain, and then literally leave the sector and tell it to fly back through, and it will fly through without hitting any mines. If you try and manually pilot it through, you will hit so many damn mines on the way out. That is the quickest and easiest way to make some money like that, essentially, just by selling that thing. And then with that, you can then invest in, say, trade. You can invest in mining ships. Like, one of the quickest and easiest money makers early on, especially early on, I should say, is Nevidium miners. So you essentially find a nice Nevidium field. Nepilius's Fortune has one. I believe Second Contact 2 has one, which is actually the better one that I prefer because that's literally on the main highway. And then all you have to do is have them, I'd say 4 medium-class miners, have them mine, and then, go at it from that and sell it to the various trade stations. In order to make that effective, you also have to make sure to... Hey, Smiley, how you doing, mate? You got to make sure to deploy, at the bare minimum, deploy satellites at every single trade station and shipyard/wharf. At the very least, like, I've deployed satellites at literally almost, I would say, 60 to 80% of the stations in the galaxy, give or take, that aren't in, like, hostile space. Just because that helps my traders basically do their job. So with that, you can basically start selling Nevidium, and on an M class, you'll make like 500,000 credits a run.
Fires of defeat.
So every time your Nevidium miner fills up and then goes to whichever shipyard that he can, he'll make 500,000, which is pretty damn good. At least mine were making about that much. Just trying to steer this thing while on warp here so we can maintain the speed. There we go. And once you're starting to make a steady income via that, because eventually the stations will fill up with Nevidium, so their demand will go down to basically nothing. And they will use it up, and eventually you'll be able to sell more to them. But I typically just keep, after the universe has basically been supplied the first time, I'll keep 2 Nevidium miners running at a whatever rate it happens to be, and let them automate while I send the other ones to basically do like silicon or something else, really. Alright, I might have to stop it here because we're just not turning hard enough. There we go. But yeah, generally you're going to make the most money from just having trade fleets. Personally, I use a trade script, which allows me to get kind of the old classic universe trader style, rather than the default kind of distribute where / auto trade style, which I wasn't as much of a fan of, to be honest. I would rather they make up their own damn minds with what they're trading, rather than me telling you, hey, take this resource in this sector and then just trade it to multiple sectors. Because with the way it works, and honestly the biggest issue that that basically added to that was the simple fact that for the longest time, it just took way too damn long for your pilots to level up their skills, their piloting skill. Like, I had spent probably, 24 hours worth of time, and they'd barely leveled up to like 1.5 stars or 2 stars, which was just no. That basic auto trade requires a 3-star minimum, so that's just no. So I picked up the Tater trade, which allows me to set up a much, better trade, I should say, for, what is this? The Razorback. That's basically what I have right now, which is from Extra Birth, if I'm not mistaken, yes. So it's part of the Extra Birth ship pack.
Rattlesnake. Split shipyard.
Oh, of course, you want me to dock at that one? You bugger. That's going to be a pain in the arse to dock at. That's going to be a real pain in the butt to dock at. Ah, well. But yeah. So using that, I'm able to get traders at a much lower rank, but the higher their rank is, the better they are at doing their job. I would have preferred the old kind of like sector trader style where you're trading in just a couple of sectors and then, you know, you kind of expand it from that. Vulture Vanguard was destroyed in Fire's defeat, which is literally the sector I'm in right now. Well, that's kind of annoying. Oh, look, nice. We managed to slide right into the dock. Fantastic. Right, let's go ahead and repair this thing. Upgrade, repair. This is going to cost a fortune. Oh yeah, it's 4.6 million to just repair this thing. Oof. Big oof.
Successfully docked.
Requesting permission to dock.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
They have the resources for that. They do. Drones. Let's get 10 repair drones. Making sure they still have enough. They do. We'll crank up the defense drones to 40. Add all that to the shopping list. 6.7 million. That hurts a little bit, but whatever. Confirm. So once you're done with your trade empire, I like how it takes literally 3 seconds for me to repair the ship. Money does the job, apparently. Ah, I see. Well, welcome back there, good sir. But yeah, you start off, you're making your money with that, then you kind of move on to essentially building stations and creating wares from that. If I go to actually the new tab that was added in with the 4.0 update here, or I should say beta update, because it's not a public beta. Well, it is a public beta, but it's just, you have to put in the password from the forums to access it. So if I go to account management, it pulls open this lovely screen here where I can basically just straight up take money or balance out money from my various stations. So right now the expecting operating budget of this ship tech fac is 6.6 million. It has 10 million credits right now, so if I hit accept the estimate, I just gained 4.1 million. Likewise right here, I can hit accept. I just gained another 5.some million. Accept 2.8 million. I do need to increase the funds for station construction there because he needs it. Likewise, I can go down here, accept the new estimate because it looks like some of the trade goods that we manually ordered to be delivered to our Matrix defense platform arrived. Likewise, we can accept the estimate down here. That's another 2 million that we just gained.
We cannot
Confirmed.
tolerate your action.
A second. My ship is currently engaging that because that was what his turrets were set at. My bad. Whoopsies. I have 11 inactive missions apparently. Damn, that's a lot of missions. 1 second, let me just kill the engines here because it's kind of annoying me. Do I really have that many missions? Let's see. Oh, that'd be in the map actually. Mission manager. Oh yeah, the insurgents. End of oppression because they want 400 million and I was basically like, meh, screw you. Alright. No, you don't really have that many missions. I don't know why it's saying I have 11. Maybe it's 11 available, but either way, let's go. Either way, let's go. So we did what we needed to do here. But yeah, so you go from having the trade ships, and actually if I go to the map again, it'll actually tell me up here that I currently have 2.2 million credits due from trades, which isn't too bad. Unfortunately, it has dropped significantly since the amount of trade fleets that... Oh god, I'm down to like 4 now. Like you can see right here, this is trade fleet 11, and I'm now down to 4. So all of my other trade ships are basically dead. As sad as it is, all my other trade ships are basically dead. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Right, let's go ahead and lower all of these groups here. That one's kind of fine. We'll leave that alone. And we'll, whoops, yeah, go ahead and just crush that whole thing, I guess. There we go. So we do have a shite ton more chimeras. I'm immediately just going to... We also have the Comet? Oh, yeah, this is the new battleships that I bought, hoping that they would make a difference with taking on these stations. I forgot I bought them. Ooh, shiny. Anyway, I don't have too much longer to mess around here. In that case, should I give them to the other one? No, we're just going to give them straight to the Raptor right now. So we're just going to go ahead and right-click on here. Intercept for Commander. Interception Alpha. That adds into that one. So Interception Alpha has now gone up to, well, quite a significant amount. Doesn't want to tell me right now because it's a bit too much. Ah, jeez. If I go ahead like this, though, I can probably find out. Let's do the Elite Vanguard here. Or Nemesis Vanguard will do, because you actually have a pilot. Intercept for Commander. So he has 71 ships now. And the Raptor has a maximum capacity of 100 S-Class ships, which is quite significant. Of course, it's going to do its bullshit again, where it freaks the hell out on me. That really is incredibly aggravating that it does that. Okay, was there anything else I was going to do? Let's go ahead and... Well, let's put the brakes on here then for now. After I adjust myself to the proper course, because I know it's going to screw with me. And we're going to go ahead and assign our new shiny ships to their new leader, which was... Where was he? Because I did also buy an XL class destroyer. Was he not constructed yet? Yes, the Kraken battleship has not actually been constructed yet. Well, crap. That's unfortunate. Oh shit. Did not mean to close that. In that case, let me go ahead and temporarily move them into our sector. Xenon Sector 451. Which is a damn shame that I can't rename that, but hey, it is what it is. Right, let's go ahead and crank up the engines here. And actually, I wonder if I can... Before I call it, I should see if I can teleport over to one of the trade partner stations and see how much it costs. Actually, should I do that right now? Let's do that. Yeah, let's cut the engines here. Let's do that right now, assuming that I can. Where is Dragon Alpha? You are also at Matrix 451. That is unacceptable, sir. I need you to be elsewhere. Is my Teladi pal here? Yeah, go there. So, my main combat ship that I love flying, or my main fighter ship, I should say, is going to go dock at the Teladi Trading Center. I will be essentially teleporting over to it, going to see the Teladi High Command, I guess, or representative, and then seeing if the blueprint for the Terraformer is there, which was added in this patch as well. So it'll be interesting to see what just the blueprint for that thing is going to cost. But yes, and for those that joined later on here, that is a new feature that is going to be coming with the next expansion, and, well, as a free update, I believe, as well, with the next expansion, where you were basically able to terraform planets as a kind of an end game goal, per se. There was mention that it wasn't, they were in basically debating about whether it would have any actual kind of, like, economical reason, or just simply so you can pat yourself on the back and get an achievement and say, hey, I put 10 billion ISK into, or, 10 billion credits into this. It's done, huzzah, or something along those lines. I find it funny that I said ISK there again. Jeez, Eve is coming out of me a little bit, it seems. Alright. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. Well, at least we now have actual, like, laser towers in bulk again. So I'll be able to move, deploy a bunch of those, launch my defense drones, and that should be more than enough to keep any pests at bay while we deal with the rest of it. I really do need to finish the split pot line soon, though, if only just to get the achievement. But I want to make sure that I invest my millions into other things first, so that I have a lot more income coming in to make it worthwhile. Because I will have to set up some parameters with my shipyard eventually to basically start selling a lot of those ships to make hopefully ridiculous amounts of money, but we'll see. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Alright. And away we go. Probably what I will do is...
Matrix number 9.
I'm going to look through the list again, compare a bunch of traders, and pretty much pick a better... I guess a better set of them. Per se, because the traders that I had were getting intercepted too damn often by pirates and basically just getting killed because they couldn't run away fast enough. So I'm gonna have to get something a little bit faster than the vultures that we had previously, which had really good storage space, but if they don't live long enough, then they ain't earning me enough money. Oh, that's better. Alright, so before we get over there, let's go ahead and do a little quick save. And then wait 10 minutes for that to happen. Oh, Lord. Now saving, please wait. And die. Oh, it is really taking its sweet time. I definitely can't wait till the point where I get, like, I don't know. I would love to have a fleet of, like, 5 of the mega transporters, to be honest. That would be real nice. But I feel like there's just not enough goods in the universe to kind of support a fleet like that right now. Ironically enough, like, literally... This save file is what, almost 6 days again worth of progress? And yet it's still, the economy isn't to the point where I could, justify having 5 mega transporters. But let's actually, oh shit, this is gonna kick me out of the fucking thing again. God damn it. Ah, that's so frustrating. Where is the mega transporter right now? So he did make it to Matrix 451, which means that you got a massive shipment of goods, my friend. Let's see how you're actually doing. But then I'm going to send him probably... Oh, nice. Looks like half of the second ring is being constructed. It's actually being constructed right now. Hopefully he has enough resources for that. Oh, yeah. Literally all he needs at this point is field coils... And I like that they actually added the proper amounts here now, too. Which is great. So they have 5,000 of 9,000, I'm assuming. So it needs a crap ton of turret components and field coils, is what this one really needs right now. And, of course, shield components. But, yeah. Right, let's take a look, then. And, of course, it didn't go back to the menu. At you, my friend. What are you needing right now? So the energy cells are being taken care of. Literally everything is actually being taken care of here. Even the Claytronics. But if that's the case, then why aren't you good to go? The issue... almost seems to be in energy cells, but that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I think it's because we have literally 0 energy cells right now. There we go. Oh, well. Let me double check my time here. Alright, so we're going to just quickly position ourselves back in front of this thing. Basically just let our turrets do their thing, and then I will probably have to call it there for now, as unfortunately I'm pretty much running out of time here. I'll have to go get some stuff done. Hopefully tomorrow, though, I'll be able to extend this actually further and have a much longer episode here. But at the very least, it looks like we have seen, so far at least, a significant improvement to the functionality of the turrets. Obviously, the enemy AI... Oh, fuck, why did I have to hit that button? Enemy AI is definitely very, very good at targeting my damn hard points now. Considering, well, they always kind of were, weren't they? Because their guns always were very, very accurate to our hard points. But anyway, regardless. Ooh, wow, looks like they made some good money there. Fantastic. But yeah. So either way, the plan for next time is keep wiping out the stations here. Hopefully we'll have a better success rate at doing that. Hopefully the laser towers and other defenses I brought are enough to thwart the defense drones while we do that. If we can completely secure this sector, that'd be great. Oh yeah, there was one last thing I wanted to check. So I will do that when we get within range here, and then that was what we will call things at for now. As a matter of fact, then I should probably cut this thing off a lot sooner from the station, I should say. Simply because I don't want this, I don't want this thing to be in combat with that when I'm doing this. So where is Dragon Alpha? Did he make it to where he was supposed to be? He did. Let's teleport to him quickly.
Entering system. Yanamus Zura.
Go to the trading station. But yeah, the main thing I really wanted to do was to make sure that the fixes to turret targeting were, you know, hopefully the part of the factor of why we were having as many issues last time as we were. But hey, so far it seems to be the case. I don't know why. The ship is usually turned the other direction. That's weird. I don't think I've ever actually seen... This is new. Because pretty much every other time it's been turned in the direction of the exit here. Huh. Weird. Well, whatever. So we'll quickly take a look and see how much the terraforming module is. Teleport back to the ship so I can get that within position, and then, yeah. I want to see your blueprints. Modules. Oh, wow, they also subdivided this. Other modules, base connections, all that jazz. Dock modules, defense modules. Habitation modules, which I already bought, quickly. The ship modules, which are going to be a pain in the ass. The advanced composite productive. I do not see the terraforming. Yeah, I do not see the terraforming one at all. So, I have no idea where to get that then for now. And I'm pretty sure I don't have it available. So yeah, we will screw with that later. Let's get back to this guy so he doesn't freaking kill himself somehow. Alright. And...
Entering system. Matrix.
There we go.
Number 9.
Get out of my chair.
Greetings.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we will call that there for now. Let me go ahead and save up again. I don't know if that's a new bug. I'll have to test that with other ships. If going into the map or... What the hell? even the main with how just ship menu, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, causes you to get, you know, pop out of warp slash travel of any kind and cause the engine to basically freak out for no reason, or if it's just specific to this ship. Now saving, please wait. But yes, so next time we might take a look and see if the terraforming thing is actually working or not, wherever the heck that's available. Maybe buy a couple of additional trade ships and just keep wiping out stations. There we go. Regardless, though, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Have yourselves a great one, and I will see you all next